mm, a number of crypto beginner traders ask themselves how to get started and what trading type maybe should they start with, and that is for the lucky few. But maybe some of them never get a chance actually to even know of the different trading types on these trading platforms, like let's say maybe Binance. So in their trading courses, they just get the knowledge of how to trade, the technical analysis, the fundamental analysis, but then they never get to know what types of trades are there on Binance or at their disposal. So most of them end up doing spot trading, sometimes not because it is what they want to trade, but because it is the immediate option when you get to Binance. Actually, sometimes some of us in our times we never even like, we got to know after some time. That is when you realize that actually I'm using spot trading, like, because you may think it is fine, but it can affect you in some way or the other, because some of us wanted to start with leverage trading, but with spot trading you can't do leverage trading. You either have to move to margin trading or futures trading, which sometimes they don't know about. So you end up when your productivity or profitability is being limited. So to avoid all that, I decided to come up with this video to help the beginners to get to know these different trade types. Like when you talk of order types and trade types, they are different. Trade types look at things like spot trading, margin trading, futures trading, things like that. Whereas the order types, they are limited orders, stop limit orders, like things like that, of which we have such videos about that on YouTube. But the types of trades I've not seen any, maybe because I've not searched, but that's why I came up with this video. Otherwise, for those interested in getting started on your journey on trading, you can consider taking up any of our courses on forex trading or crypto trading. Otherwise, that's all. In this video, we are going to look at different types of trades on Binance. So just watch up to the end. Stay tuned. Let's get started. Hey trader, I'm Kato Jeremiah, and I'm a content creator at CSFG. I'm the creator of CSFG, Kato Jeremiah blog.wordpress.com. I'm a trader as well, and if you're looking towards becoming a professional trader, growing financially and spiritually, then you're in the right place. Yeah, all you have to do is just subscribe so that you're notified anytime we post our content, and like, so that these videos can reach more other people, that they may also gain from it. Otherwise, in this video, just like mentioned earlier, we are going to look at the different types of trades on Binance or in crypto. So when you want to trade, this is meant for actually beginners. Yeah, because just like said, you may be there and you don't know how to get started on Binance and any other platforms, but specifically we are looking at Binance. So for you to get started on Binance, first of all, you need to download the app, then install it, and so on. So when you install it, you open the app. By the time according to the screen here, I've already opened the app. So when you open the app, there are a number of options down here. There are a number of options. We have home, markets, trades, futures, wallets. So currently we are in the home option. We are on the home page of this platform. But like said, we are going to look at trades, the types of trades. Now when I talk about trades, you may be wondering, there are what we call order types and trade types. So when you want to look at trades, we shall select this middle option. There are 5 options, so the middle one, which is trades, so we select that one. So now when you come to trades, when you look up here in the upper section of your phone, where we have convert, spot, margin, fiat, P2P. So those are the different types of trades we have on Binance. For example, Let's select convert. We are going to look at each of them briefly, not much into details. This is just intended to help you like get the basis of how you are, of what types of trades are there, and you get something like that. We may not go deep into details because at least I'm sure there are a number of videos here on YouTube about some of these trades, though they are not, though they are, have not commonly seen any combining or like giving us a brief introduction to them. So that is what you're looking at in this video. Move as one of the ways of trading on Binance. So convert is simply like, let's say you have a certain currency and then you want to convert it into another currency. So there may be some charges that may apply, but the case here is like you go to a forex bureau, you have your, let's say you have your currency, let's say you have a US dollar and you want to get another currency. So in that case, it is like it is somehow similar to what we have here. You have a certain currency and then you want to convert it to another currency for your own reasons. For example, let's say I have my USDT and I want to convert it to any other currency. So you tap here to select any coin that you have. So I have USDT. So after having selected that, then I can come here and then I select the currency I want to convert to, let's say BTC. You get, so you select any coins that you want to convert from and the ones you want to convert to. So you see, so having finished, you just continue, and so here they say preview conversion. Anyway, we can't continue because I have little amount of money in terms of USDT, but that is how you like, this is one of the trades here. So what would be next will be previewing the conversion and then confirming the conversion, because you preview the conversion, you see the charges, so on and so forth, and then you confirm the conversion. So then the other type of trading is what we call spot trading. So spot trading and margin trading and futures trading, these three are similar in the interface, but they have some differences. Now, when I talk of spot, I mean this one, the one selected now, the one next to it, which is margin, and then futures is not up here, it's not in this upper row, it is in the down arrow. After trades, we have features. So these two, they all have this common interface, just as you're seeing here. But the difference between them is that with spot trading, the difference between them, the main difference is that with spot trading, you're only trading with your capital, solely your capital. Whereas with margin and features, you can trade with leverage. So that is the main difference. Is very good for who are doing holding of currencies, like you buy and you keep it for a long time and then you sell when it has hiked very high. You get, like, let's say BTC recently, it was it went down up to 32,000, 33 around there. So someone would buy it there and then they keep it until it goes to 70k or even more. So you can do that on spot trading, whereby you're only trading with your capital. With features and margin trading, you can't keep a currency, you can't perform such long trades. Like it may not, because when you look at margin, their charges on leverage, they charge you, like there is an interest attached, so you can't keep it for that very long time. The interest will have income, and then sometimes you may find that liquidation may not allow you to do so. So things like that. So which is not the case with spot trading. Spot trading, you can hold as long as you want, because you're solely trading with your own capital. So like I showed you, have what we call trade types and order types. Now what we have here, where there is these options, these are order types. Now I'm not going to go into details of order types. There are a number of videos on YouTube about that. The reason I made a video on trade types, because these are not very common. You get, yeah. So with order type, maybe in summary, a limit order, you want to buy at a particular price. Like you don't want to buy at them, you don't want at, you like you want to buy, let's say I want to buy at 43,000, let's say 800, but currently it is at this price, so you use a limit order. And the market order is when you want to buy now at the current price, whereas stop limit is you want to buy at a price still it is the same as limit. In fact, like, the difference is small, but I'm not going to go into that. Then order, cancel order, that helps you to place two orders. If one goes successfully, the other one is cancelled, you get something like that. So then that is spot trading. Then we can proceed to margin trading. So like margin trading, I told you the interfaces are the same. You get, the interface is the same, even the order types are the same. So the only difference here is in the leverage. You see, when you come here, when you go back to spot, there is nothing like when you come here, you see there is this times 10 multiplication. Like the money you're trading with is multiplied by 10, or they give you 9 times what you have, such that in total you almost have 10 times what you had before you asked for this leverage multiplier. You get something like that. So when you come to margin trading, realize that we have this multiplier like I've showed you. Which multiplier we don't have in spot? In spot you don't have that multiplier, but because you're trading with your own capital, they give loans and interest back depending on how long you spend with that loan, just like in the normal cases whereby you get a loan from a bank. So here we have two types of trades within margin trading. We have cross margin and isolated margin. We have two types of margins. So with isolated margin, the main difference is when we come to trading, there is what we call liquidation price. Now your liquidation price for isolated margin will depend your liquidation price will depend on the money you used for that trade. Like when you place a trade, let's say buy BTC for $40, yeah, you buy it for $40, you buy BTC for $40. So that $40 you used to purchase will be the one that will keep that trade ongoing. In case, like for example, if you place a trade, sometimes it may not go as you hoped or as you predicted, maybe because of crashing in the market, or maybe when there was when your technical analysis was lacking. Okay. So instead of going in your favor, it goes in the opposite direction. So when it goes in the opposite direction, what keeps you from being liquidated or from that trading closed is the money that you used for that trade, the $40. That is by started margin. But if you used cross margin and you had $60, but you bought BTC for $40, meaning there is the other 20 that is remaining. So with the cross margin, the entire $60 is used to keep that position going, that trade going. That in case the trade does not go in your favor, your liquidation price will be very low. Will not be like this trade will also be used to keep that trade ongoing, which is not the case with isolated. Like I've said, if let's say for isolated you had $60, but you traded $40, the $20 that remain will not be used to keep that position going, which is like it is in cross. Like in cross margin, by the time you're liquidated, the $20 will also be used up. Some percentage of it will be used up, because when it comes to margin trading, the liquidation price is at a certain percentage, you get, which is not the case with features. With features, the entire account is used. So that is the difference between cross and margin. I'm not going to go deep into it. You will, at least for that, there are a number of videos on YouTube. But all you have to know is that here, like actually you can say that. So here you use borrowed money, though you can also trade without borrowing. You get, yeah. So that is spot and margin trading. So that is all to do with margin trading. The orders here, the order types here are the same like those of spot trading. So now let's go to margin trading. Sorry, to futures trading. Now when it comes to futures trading and margin trading are almost the same. They have a few differences, whereby with futures trading you can in terms of leverage, you're not given, like, the leverage is not borrowed leverage just like it is for margin. Like, they don't charge you an interest just like it is in margin trading. They charge you interest depending on how long you spend with the money. So here what we have instead is we have the funding stroke countdown, whereby if this percentage here is negative, the money will, as long as you're trading, you're having a running order and the value, the percentage is negative, then they'll be subtracting money from your account. If at all it is positive, they'll be adding money to your account, something like that. Then the other difference is that with futures you have more leverage than compared to margin. Now when you look here, for this particular coin I'm trading, I can get as high as 50 times leverage, which is not the case with margin, whereby you can get 10 maximum for cross for isolated and 3 maximum for cross. So that is the other thing. Now, like mentioned earlier, when you look at like we looked at cross and isolated, so like I said, just to elaborate more, with cross, the money, the entire money you have in your account will be used to keep that trade you have running. So for this trade to be running, since I'm trading using cross, the entire amount here is used. Now that's why you see that as the prices change, this value here increases or decreases. So if the trade goes against me, this value will reduce until it reaches 0. When it reaches 0, then it will go until even the margin, which is this one here, the margin is like it is when it actually reaches my liquidation price, and then the trade will be closed. You get, like, they before they close your account, they first use this money to see that they keep the trade going, which is not the case with isolated. With isolated, the money there will not be used. They will only use the money you've used to buy those coins. You get, something like that. So that is about the cross. Then the other thing, the order types are somehow different. It has more order types as compared to margin trading. I think that's all to do with features. This is just to show you the basics of these trades. Otherwise, you can get more details in other videos we shall be making. This is just to let you know the different trade types and how to use them and their advantages over the others. So these margin and futures trading have an advantage over spot trading, whereby here you can trade with leverage, which increases the profits you're making. When you're trading, you grow your account very fast. Then, so now we've looked at the different types of trading, but then you may ask yourself, how do I use that particular trade? But even before we come to that, let me take you to fiat. Well, with this kind of trade, you can buy and sell cryptocurrencies. With this kind, like for example, if you come on Binance and you want to buy coins from Binance, then you will deposit your country currency using any of the currencies here, and then after that you will buy. If you want to buy, you can buy using Visa, you can buy using mobile money. For mobile money, you use this option whereby you put on in case you have mobile money in your country, you can use it, deposit money on Binance and buy. Otherwise, you can just buy using a Visa or you deposit and buy, but you can also sell. So we shall make a separate video to look at that. Then there is the peer-to-peer. This is where you can buy from different sellers on Binance. Like, apart from buying from Binance itself, you can come and buy from the different people selling here at different prices depending on which coin you want to buy. Most of the coins are here, and it is really flexible and reliable. I've used it before. So those are the things. So now we are going to look at, if let's say I've come on Binance and I've deposited my money and it is on the spot wallet. Most times when money is deposited, it comes in the spot wallet. But if you buy using peer-to-peer, then it will go in the funding wallet. But in whichever wallet it is, you can put it into another wallet where you want to do your trades from. So let's go to the wallet. So this is the spot wallet. So I have this much in my spot wallet. There is the funding wallet, there is the cross margin wallet. All these you're seeing here, are different wallets for different trading options. Like I have actually not told you about futures trading. When you look here, we have what we call USDSM futures, coin M futures. So these are the different trade options in futures trading. With futures trading, we trade contracts or derivatives of coins. We don't trade the coins themselves, but that is not a big deal as of now. You can just let it be like that. So what you need to know is that when you're using USDSM futures with this type of trading, you need to have like you don't need to have coins like BTC, Ethereum. No, you need to have stable, how should I call them? But an example I can give you is USDT, Binance US dollar, the USDT, such coins. You need such coins for USDSM futures. This means that they are the ones for USDSM futures. You use those coins as collateral. They're the ones that you should have for you to be given leverage. You get? They're the ones that like your coins should be any of those coins for you to use that type of trading with leverage. So they be as the collateral. Then coin M futures, here you use coins like BTC, Ethereum, like it is those coins that act as the collateral. You get? Something like that. So now let's go on. I want to transfer money. You see that I have money in the spot wallet. That's where most of my trading capital is, and I use futures trading, which is this one here, where I have this amount of money, $12. Then here there are $80. So let's say I want to transfer to coin M futures. So transferring is two-way. You can come in the wallet where you have money, or you can go to the wallet where you want to transfer the money. You get? It is either way, it is fine. You can transfer from anywhere. So if let's say I come to the wallet where I have money, so I want to transfer some of these USDTs to another wallet where I want to trade from. So I just press transfer. So after choosing the transfer option, then here, so that's why I told you that when you're transferring, you can transfer from anywhere to any wallet, because when you come to the transfer option, they give you options to select from which wallet are you transferring from. You get? Depending. So you're transferring from the spot wallet, but then to which kind of wallet. So then here you come and select. So when you're here, now let's say I want to transfer to coin M futures. So I will select that, and then actually I can't transfer to coin M futures because I have USDT, and here we only deposit coins like these coins. You don't deposit BTC. Sorry, you don't deposit Binance USDT, BTC. We only transfer these other coins. We can't transfer those coins. So meaning I'll choose another option. Maybe I don't want to transfer to US where I'm trading from. Okay, let me transfer to margin. Isolated margin is for margin trading. It is a type of margin trading, like I've been telling you. So let me say I'm transferring. So when you're transferring, you have to choose a method. When you're transferring, you choose a pair you're going to trade. That's the thing here. For margin, you have to choose the pair you're going to trade before you transfer the money. So let's say I want to trade BTC USDT. So you choose anyone, and you choose any pair you are interested in. So when you choose that pair, they are the only the coins that make up that pair will be the only coins on your list. So you just tap and change to transfer any that you have. Now for example, here there is USDT, so I can change and get BTC, or I can change and get USDT depending on what I have. So for me, I have USDT, so I come here. So you can transfer all by selecting max, or you can transfer a portion by selecting the amount you want to transfer, and you confirm transfer. So having confirmed the transfer, the money will be transferred. So you see that in the spot right now I'm remaining with the 10, and when we come back to overview, when you look at the isolated margin, I have 10 that side, you get. So that's how you transfer. So for you to start trading, you first transfer to that account, and then you can start trading in that account. So you see the money has been put in that account isolated. So then here you can start trading by coming to markets. When I come to markets, then I will come to that pair that I've selected, which is by BTC USDT is the pair I selected. So I can maybe press buy just to come to this side of trading. So you see, when you come here you choose what type of trading you want. Here there is spot, there is margin, so I choose margin. So then when I choose margin, you see that the coin here is not the one I selected. The pair is BTC, yet I selected BTC USDT. So I have to change to that pair because that money is in that pair you've selected. It is attached to that pair. You can't trade it in any other pair. So you see, when I come here, the money is put there. So because it is auto borrow, they have increased this amount by 10. That's why you're seeing 100 USDTs instead of $10, the ones that I've deposited. So that's why it is like this. Otherwise, the $10 we've deposited is what is here. Yeah. When I put to normal, you see it is going to be 10. You see, it is the 10. So that is the 10 USDTs you've transferred. So what you have to know is that with margin trading, when you're transferring money, you choose a pair you want to trade, and that money will be fixed to that pair. So when you come to margin, don't bother looking in other pairs for that money. You have to look for that pair in which you selected as you were transferring that money. So that is it with transferring to margin. So now for me, let's say now, because for now I'm not interested in trading this pair. Yes, I'm going to transfer back my money. So to transfer back money, there is always a short way of transferring money from one wallet to another. You just press this double arrow, opposite sided two arrows. You just press those arrows, and then they will bring you that interface for transferring. So you just change the wallets. Just when you come here you change the wallet to which you're transferring to. So I can put cross margin, and then when I come here to from, anyway, here you just need to play with it to see that you get the wallets you want. So just like it was when you were transferring to that wallet, when you're transferring from that wallet, you also have to choose that pair from which that money is. So that money is in BTC USDT, so select BTC USDT. So you see, BTC USDT isolated margin, that's where our money is. But you don't want to take it to cross. I just put this one so that I can change this upper one, you get. So I just come here and then I change to spot because that's where I want that money to go. Spot wallet, I transfer maximum because it is $10 and it's what I put there. So I want to take it back to spot. So I press max and then transfer. So transfer successful. It has been taken back to the spot. So when you see come to spot, we have our $80 total there. So the same will happen for futures. If you want to transfer to futures, you come to futures. You want to transfer to futures, So just like we did for the other one, when you come here, you press those double arrows, opposite sided arrows, then you come, it is already selected. We are transferring from spot to features, so just press the amount we are transferring, 10. So why I'm doing features is that for features I want to show you, with features you don't have to select a pair, you just transfer, and then the money will be trading any pair. They won't limit you, so it is transferred, you get. So it's 17 of the whatever we had previously. So I can transfer it back because I want this trade to be limited to what is there, not to what. So I want to only trade with the amount that was there previously. So I have to transfer the $10 back to spot wallet. So I come here, change the wallet from which I'm transferring, and then take it back to spot. So $10. So that's how it is done. Yeah, hope it has been helpful, and hope I've actually covered everything you need for this grow such that we can continue bringing you content.